Ladies and gentlemen, I'm very concerned. I'm very concerned with these chief executives and their jets. That's right! The Speaker of the House is flying around on jets provided by the military, paid for by you and me, as if she has a right to these things whenever she wants them, and she's very picky about what kind of jets she should have, too. Why isn't this a national scandal? And we know there won't be any hearings because she's in charge of hearings. And yet we do subsidize her directly. We do subsidize the jet directly. I'm doing that for you Hollywood idiots who don't quite get it. House Speaker Nancy Stretch Pelosi has repeatedly requested military aircraft to shuttle her and her colleagues and family around the country, according to a new report from Judicial Watch. Representatives of the group, which obtained emails and other documents from a Freedom of Information request, said the correspondence shows Pelosi has abused the system to accommodate congressional leaders, treated the Air Force as her personal airline. The email showed repeated attempts by Pelosi aides to request aircraft, sometimes aggressively, and by Department of Defense officials to accommodate them. Quote, I think that's above and beyond what other members of Congress are doing and what is expected of our elected officials, said Jenny Small, a researcher with the group. The group reported that Pelosi was notorious for making special demands for high-end aircraft, lodging last-minute cancellations, and racking up additional expenses for the military. You know, I detest these liberals, how they abuse the armed services, how they waste the resources, how they think this country exists for them rather than they existing for this country. It just disgusts me. It really does. They're always abusing the military. Always. In one email, Aide Kay King complained to the military that they had not made available any aircraft the House Speaker wanted for Memorial Day recess. Quote, it's my understanding there are no G5s available for the House during the Memorial Day recess. This is totally unacceptable. The Speaker will want to know where the planes are, King wrote. Unbelievable. But they're for the little guy. In another, when told a certain type of aircraft would not be available, King wrote, quote, this is not good news. We will have some very disappointed folks, as well as very upset Speaker, and you know how our Speaker can get behind closed doors. She's a little off her you-know-what. Pelosi's office has not yet responded to requests for comments, nor will she. Now, this group and Fox will be on her enemies list. Oh, yes, her enemies list, remember?